Hey guys, it is Tuesday night. I'm sitting here with my dogs in front of the fire just chilling out. My dog always finds a way to get super obnoxious whenever I decide to do anything. And there he is right there making a spot for himself. But anyways, this weekend was crazy with football. I'm super excited that the Bills won and beat the Steelers, which we knew they could do. I'm looking forward to us playing Mahomes. That's going to be exciting. And in other news, I just wanted to let you know that it's really easy these days to get yourself burnout or feel like you're on an endless hamster wheel when you really just need a break from whatever you're doing to regroup and re-inspire yourself to figure out where you want to be, how you want to be, and how you want to feel. If you're overdoing it in a certain aspect of your life, you can easily think that you hate what you're doing or where you're going with it. That was rather hot, but the point being is we all burn ourselves out and we all strive to do something that we love or that we're passionate about. And with me, I can easily get caught up in things and I can easily think that I don't deserve this or I don't want what's best for me because I overanalyze things. I'm a very analytical person. And I think that's my downfall, is that being an analytical person, I just think of all the negatives or the risks that are affiliated with it. It's a pro and it's a con. But more so, when I think about these negative things, I'm not really taking into account all the positives that come with it. Everything has pros and cons. And people can do this themselves when they really look at themselves overall. They can focus on all the negatives and not focus on the positives that they have going for them. And that really sets the mindset for how your day is going, for how your week is going. And if we really focus on telling ourselves how great we are and what we have going for us is so good and overlook the negatives and think, we can overcome this challenge or this obstacle by focusing on what we can be grateful for, it really makes a difference. For me, it's definitely a mindset thing. I get stuck in this monotonous cycle of thoughts thinking, I don't deserve this. I am not as good. I'm not going to learn this. So for me, I want to learn silversmithing, and I've wanted to learn it for a while, and I actually have an opportunity to learn it, but I almost talked myself out of it because I thought, why me? Or maybe I'll never be good at it, or maybe it's not the time, or I need to do something else. And I talked myself out of almost doing drum lessons as well because I thought I wasn't going to be good enough. I feel like, when you get older, it's not like when you're a kid where you're not afraid to mess up, but when you're older, you're like embarrassed. And I think about all the times when I was in the military and growing up, how critical people were. And it is really critical, when you're in the military, you only get a certain amount of time to learn SOP, and then you got to go perform and do those certain regulations and live by the books following procedure. So I feel like these certain things have been instilled in me, so then when I want to go try something new or do something new, I have fear of not doing it perfect because let's face it, everybody wants to try to do things perfect, but perfection is not obviously a result of anything. So I feel like perfection has held me back from doing a lot of things that I want to do. So this year I've decided that I don't want to let perfection hold me back from what I want to do. I don't want to hold myself back. I want to try new things. And I want to break out of the cycle of telling myself that I can't do it, because I know that each time that you try, you're going to get better at what you're doing. And I feel like after I've done a few drum lessons now, I feel like a little bit more confident with what I'm doing. And the same can go for you. If you're struggling in certain areas of your life, just think back at what the root causes of it. Why do you feel this way in your life, and what is causing you to have your mindset think a certain way? What is the root cause of it? Because the root cause is always the reason why you might have this continuous cycle and deterring factor in your life for trying new things or doing something. And sometimes people easily overlook it. But another thing I want to say is that if you really look past these negative aspects or these things, these barriers you have set up in your mind, these boundaries, you will not get to where you want to get with your potential self. You will not get to where you see yourself, envision yourself in the future, because you are all stuck on these negative thoughts and these mindsets of that you can't or you couldn't, because the past has put these barriers up for you. So don't get caught up in the monotony of thinking that way. Another thing that people tend to get caught up on is what other people think. Other people will always have their opinions. How you feel and what you feel about your life is what truly matters. So don't let another person's decision of how you should really feel or be in a certain situation impact your mindset or your goals. If you want to do a certain thing and somebody else isn't on board, or you're seeking approval for somebody else, don't do that. Don't seek approval from somebody else. Do what you feel like you need to do to experience the joy that you want to have in life. Waiting for approval from somebody else is not going to get you far. So just do it. If you feel in your heart of hearts that you need to try something or go for it or explore or live an adventure, go for it. Because you know what? You only live once. Obviously be responsible and don't be ridiculous about it, but experience all the things. Don't set limitations on yourself or what you can and cannot do, because life is only meant to be lived in the present and to experience life. And when you put your trust in how you feel and where you want to go in life, it makes such a big difference. So live life like you want to live it. Embrace life like you want to live it, and don't be afraid and let down those barriers.